T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey y'all, is that my dog up on the roof? And good God, why's my car out in the pool? All I remember was a phone call, now the party's on, somebody knocking at my door. I don't know what the hell went on around here last night, but now I'm picking up beer cans, what a mess. Oh man, who's that passed out in the yard? All that's left in the fire pit's one of my lawn chairs and a piece of siding on my barn. Somebody doing donuts must have hit the mailbox, cause it's laying out there in the road. There's a blood in the bathroom, a hog in the kitchen, a dude on my couch with a bloody nose. I don't know what the hell went on around here last night, but we must have had a good time. My bed, not in my room. Hey, good God, how did my face get black and blue? All I remember was a bring it on, a porch sprawl, and all the girls getting down. But now I'm picking up beer cans, what a mess. Oh man, who's that passed out in the yard? All that's left in the fire pit's one of my lawn chairs and a piece of siding on my barn. I guess we use the tabletop for a game of beer pong and the back porch for a dance floor. Somebody took the shower rod, turned it to a strip. Oh man, there's a hole punched through my door. I don't know what the hell went on around here last night, but we must have had a good time. We must have had a good time. Yeah, I sure could use a cold one right about now, cause I'm picking up beer cans. Oh man, somebody's passed out in the yard. All that's left in the fire pit is one of my lawn chairs and a piece of siding off my barn. Somebody doing donuts must have hit the mailbox, cause it's laying out there in the road. There's a blood in the bathroom, a hog in the kitchen, a dude.
Hello, everybody.
That was awesome.
How are we doing?
Love the new intro.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
So how's everyone doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
Another
I
beautiful
can't
day.
complain. It's awesome.
Fucking awesome. So as you can all tell, Sloggy is going to be doing the one chip challenge on Saturday.
Woo woo.
Yeah. It has arrived, so it's a definite thing. So make sure you tell your friends not to miss it, because from what I hear, it's going to be life changing.
Yep.
For a couple days. For sure.
But Saturday is going to be a pretty big show for us, you know, with the one chip challenge. And we're going to have a brand new name coming out. A new name for the group. We're going to be releasing that on Saturday. And eventually, we're going to have some merch coming out. And once we get the merch rounded out and, everything's set, we're going to be doing some giveaways and, try to get some of our merch out there. Yeah, so start off today that I had an order of food. Was ordering French fries to be exact, and I was asked, "What kind of condiment do you want?" And I said, "Mustard." And I got the weirdest looks in this place of establishment when I said I like mustard on my fries. So
I'd have given you a look.
so that brought it up of what kind of weird food combinations do y'all like that nobody else likes, or that's weird? Um,
Here's a weird one I got, and it's not mine, but it's my wife's.
Mhm.
When we go to Wendy's, and I guess other people do this too, but it was a new one to me. She gets chicken nuggets, French fries, and a Frosty, and she dips her chicken nuggets and her French fries into her Frosty.
My grandma does that all the
Uh,
time.
I
that's
do
not
that.
me. That's not my thing.
I will
That's
take pretzels and dip them in chocolate ice cream. Just
Pretzels.
regular,
see
hard pretzels, dip them in ice cream and eat them.
that wouldn't be too bad, I guess. But just chicken nuggets. I don't know. It's just I don't know.
Now I
It's
kind of
not
want
my
to try it. Like, because I do the French fries and the chocolate frosties.
I
Like, I
mean,
kind of want to try the chicken nuggets in there. Like, why not?
I can kind of understand the French fry part of it because the sweet and salty bit.
Right.
I get that because like what the heck is it like the Nature Valley bars or whatever, the sweet and salty ones, and I think I can't even think of a fat kid that can't think of freaking snack cakes. Um, what other brand makes them dang things? They have the
Little
sweet
Debbie?
and salty ones, and I like them with the peanuts and the chocolate. But I was never one for ice cream and chicken nuggets. Like they had it today, and my boy's like, "This is weird." You put chicken nuggets, put ice cream on chicken nuggets. You couldn't. It's probably because they're fried. He says. He said you wouldn't just take a piece of chicken and put it in your ice cream. And I'm like, well, you're right. You're not going to throw a chicken breast down in there and chow down. It's not the same. But on the same token, you eat ketchup on your French fries. Some people, but do you eat ketchup on your mashed potatoes?
Oh,
Ew.
no.
Same concept, really. You know what I mean? It's still a potato.
And even those psychopaths that put ketchup on their damn mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, my dad does that. And he puts ketchup on his scrambled eggs, and that's like even worse.
I put hot sauce on eggs. I don't put ketchup. I really don't eat much ketchup, to be honest with you. I don't. It gives me heartburn. I don't really like it.
I don't eat condiments.
Well, you're
My
not supposed to.
diet's like, huh?
Huh?
No, I lost what I was gonna say.
But yeah, that's my weird one. I'm sure. Give me a second. I'll have another one here because I eat some weird shit.
What about pineapple on pizza?
No,
I do
I
eat
don't even
that.
like pineapple.
I do eat that.
No, bacon belongs on pizza, not pineapple.
So that look that I got today made me want to see what kind of weird combinations people have out there.
You got a lot of comments on this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ew, dill pickle juice and tuna fish.
See, I eat pickles and tuna, so that wouldn't be bad.
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Yeah. See,
Like,
Wonder Nugget
I
chicken
put
ice cream is
pickles-
the best. Yeah, Nugget, that's my dude. Friend.
Yeah.
Cheddar,
I don't think that
Pineapple
would be bad.
cheddar
Mm.
cheese
Cheddar
on apple pie.
Oh, so my weird combo is I make a can of SpaghettiOs and I take shredded mozzarella cheese and then melt that in, so it's like gourmet.
Yeah. So would you believe there's people that take bread, put mayonnaise on it, and slice up a banana and put a banana mayonnaise sandwich together?
No.
Bananas and mayonnaise should not go together.
I agree with you.
Then they have bananas and ketchup.
No.
No.
They have pineapple, banana, and cucumbers.
That's like
Maybe.
3 things that should never be put together.
A cheeseburger and strawberry jelly.
No, but you know what's really good on a cheeseburger when you're out of cheese, but you have buffalo chicken dip? Is you take your burger and you slap some buffalo chicken dip on there. go to town. That is fire.
I thought you were going to say condiments.
Shut up.
Now, I have had meatballs that have been cooked in grape jelly, and those
Yeah.
are good.
I have heard about that.
Good.
Never. Mustard on biscuits. No.
Yep, pretzels and applesauce, and yep. And
That's a
then
different one.
there's
I knew a
peanut butter
girl.
bologna.
I knew a girl once that would be eating like a vegetable soup, and she would dip chocolate chip cookies in the vegetable soup and eat them.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't my thing. I just knew of
So
it.
then there's also people who, instead of with cereal, they will take their milk and pour it over popcorn.
Wouldn't that just make the popcorn? Ew.
Yeah, that's
No.
a no from me.
Come on, Angie.
Like a shark in Shark Tank on a bad investment. I'm out.
Yeah. Now, I'm still trying to figure out how the popcorn even stays
It doesn't.
decent. Like, no.
It
Ew.
be as bad as over. I mean, I like butter on my popcorn, but if you put too much, you just have soggy popcorn. And what's the sense?
Yeah, but if you're at the movie theater with that much butter on it, like I go bananas and I just love it.
That's the best thing about having a beard. That way she can lick it off later.
Mm-hmm.
Cleavage, because that's where it goes when you miss your math.
Flip and slide.
That's like putting armor all on your bicycle seat.
Fantastic.
I hope you don't have to stop too quick, or your nose deep then.
Yeah.
We're not gonna say we're nose deep in. It's definitely not feet.
Just slam on the asshole in front of you.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Son, you got people that put their Oreos in orange juice.
Ew. My son eats Oreos in a bowl of milk with a spoon.
No.
I could do the Oreos in the bowl of milk.
Yeah, I was just reading. That's what I thought that she wrote, and no, and as long as it's not orange juice with Oreos, that's like rude.
Lucky Charms and ketchup and milk.
Oh no!
Wow!
Too much. Too much. There's not a lot of things that I will mix with milk.
Milk is kind of it's got to be milk and milk only for me.
I'm almost game for any alcoholic beverage, but ones with milk in them, I second guess.
I can't drink alcohol with milk in it. I can't drink alcohol mixed with pop. It either needs straight up or beer or orange juice. Alcohol and orange juice is okay.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, but oh, just to clarify, she was pregnant when she liked that Lucky Charms with the ketchup and milk.
Oh, okay.
Well,
that explains.
Yes, that makes sense.
See, when I had kids, I didn't have any of those weird cravings. I just, everybody was like, "Hey, can you cut up this honeydew?" And I'm like, "Sure." And I, they were like, "Where's the honeydew?" And while I was cutting it up, I ate the whole honeydew, and then I cried because the honeydew was gone and I didn't share it with anybody. So,
I beg your pardon. What honeydew? I didn't see no honeydew.
You didn't get your honeydew list? Honeydew this and honeydew that.
The fuck is a sloggy? Me?
It's his last name. Hey, well, you have to understand he gets the same question about what the fuck is a Wonder Nugget. So
yeah,
I'm sure it's exciting to ask somebody else like, "What the fuck?"
It's cool.
So another thing that I had was when my great grandma would watch me when I got out of school. It was always Ritz crackers and cheese.
So we got Ritz crackers and grape jelly.
Ritz
Yeah, I've ate
crackers.
Ritz crackers with cheese.
Ritz
It's even better when
crackers.
you add
And,
peanut butter and then you can make little sandwiches.
I even had Ritz crackers and cream cheese.
It wouldn't be bad.
I like the squeezy, the cheese whiz. That was
the
great
easy
with
cheese.
Ritz crackers. That was like life growing up, and spam.
And there's also people who look at us weird that like French fries and coleslaw on our steak hoagie.
Yeah.
I just made burgers tonight, and we all put French fries. I can't eat a sandwich without French fries on it. Like, I send you snaps. You see my my roast beef sandwiches filled with
Yep.
French fries everywhere. I don't do the coleslaw.
Yeah,
An egg McMuffin with grape jam.
Angie, that's different. I don't know about like if eggs on it with the grape jam though. Like, I don't know if I can rock that.
Here's another pregnancy craving.
I think
Cheese
she's-
pizza and McDonald's French fries.
Oh, dude, I'd rock that in a heartbeat, pregnant or not. I'll go eat that tomorrow. You can put French fries just about on anything, and I am a very happy girl.
I'm like that with Texas Roadhouse butter.
Yeah.
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nicole,
You know what I like
Nicole
is the Quaker
makes
steak
some
beer
of that, and it's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of beer cheese, like Quaker steak beer cheese when you get the
Yeah.
pretzels, and I think Fridays has them too.
Buffalo Wild Wings has that cheese too for their pretzel knots.
My friend in California had no idea what beer cheese was. I was like, how do you not know what beer cheese is? Like, you can drink it. It's amazing.
So here's another interesting one. Bologna sandwich with a fudge round Little Debbie.
Ew.
That would
Ew.
be weird.
That's. I don't even like bologna sandwiches, but how are you going to ruin a Little Debbie? Just saying.
Apparently with a little bologna.
Obviously.
Ruin Little Debbie with a little bologna.
That's what she said. Her life was over after that. Oh,
So do you guys know what a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy have in common?
Yeah.
A wet nose.
That's the same as a gynecologist. What a gynecologist and a pizza delivery boy have in common. They both only get to smell the pie.
The one I always like is how do you make your girlfriend scream during sex?
Caller.
Call her and tell her about it.
oh, I love that.
Did you ever wonder why a mermaid wears seashells?
Yes. Why?
Was she outgrew her beach shells? Do you know the difference between hungry and horny? It's on where you put the cucumber.
Ooh. Shh, stop giving away girls' secrets. What the hell's wrong with you? There goes my grocery list.
All cucumbers.
TG.
An old woman. This old woman walks into a dentist office. She took all her clothes off and spreads her legs. The dentist says, "I think you have the wrong room." She says, "You put my husband's teeth in out last week. Now you got to get them back out."
Oh.
Mm. Whoops.
Oh, shit.
So how's Sloggy doing today?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
Have some interesting things happen to you?
I'm kind of wondering if his titty mug went from a B to a C. I love that mug.
Anywho, I always seem to find myself getting into some pretty awkward situations because most of the time it's my own stupidity. Like anytime you go in and use the facilities at either a public place or a friend's place, and I hope it's not only happened to me, but you end up clogging the shitter at not at home. You got to either take care of it yourself, and sometimes you never find a damn plunger. And that's the worst experience. You don't want to leave a friend's shitter clogged up when you leave.
That depends on who it is.
Yeah.
I mean, fact.
Right. But
There'd be nothing funnier than him coming into a big old 9-inch brown trout, hanging halfway out.
Can't.
And I'm pretty bad for I can remember faces. Okay, I know people be like, yeah, I know who that is. But it's never until you know somebody's coming at you, they're going to talk to you, but you can't think of their damn name.
That happens to me daily.
So the whole time they're walking up, you're running through your head. Okay, where do I know them from? What the fuck is their name? So then you try to play it off. Oh, how you been? And then of course, like you're with your new wife or your new girlfriend. So you're like, oh, who's this? And it's like, shut up. It never fails.
I always do. Hi, this is my husband, Mike. And here, Mike, introduce yourself. And then I hurry up and I turn away and pretend like I have a phone call or something. So then he literally has to stand there and then I listen. Oh, I'm Samantha. That was Samantha. Yeah, see, that's been my friend forever. I do understand.
So whenever somebody comes up to me and says, "Hey, I know you from somewhere," it always comes right off. It's right there, and I always say, "Well, yeah, I do porn."
I was just going to say with my name, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pornography. Oh, you watch Pornhub too, huh?
Make sure you subscribe to my OnlyFans. Thanks.
Yeah, I'll sign autographs. You got a pencil?
I don't have an OnlyFans. Just
I do.
I know. I mean, I didn't know.
Another sticky situation that I always find myself getting it. Not really sticky, but when you think someone's waving at you, so you wave too. Hey, how you doing? Hey, and they're not waving at you.
It's the person behind you. I do that all the
Person
time.
behind you, and you're like, yeah, now I look like a freaking idiot. I wasn't waving at you. I was waving at somebody else, just like you were.
Yeah.
This one happens to me more than anything else. And it's usually when I'm already pissed off. But getting like your belt loop, or I wear suspenders, getting your damn suspenders caught on the freaking door while you're trying to go out the door. Happened to me at Kentucky frickin' Chicken just the other day. I'm holding 2 drinks coming out the door. And my freaking back suspender hooks on the push bar. There I am, halted. You got people coming in, people going out. I'm trying to socially distance while I'm hooked to the door. Felt like a freaking idiot.
You know what's worse is when you're trying to put up your car window and you don't realize that it's that windy and your hair is going up in the car window and then you can't move.
Yeah, I had that problem yesterday too. I was
I
cruising
can
down.
imagine.
It was just flapping in the breeze while I
Mhm.
was
We're
licking the
talking
window.
about hair,
Somebody
right?
put it up. You did what now?
We're talking about hair, right? That was flapping.
Oh, hair. Rewind. Um, moving
Yeah.
on.
And that whole catching in the belt loop thing, that always happens at the worst possible time.
Yeah.
It happens to me when I am pissed off trying to leave to go to work and I'm running late, and it happens.
Yeah, well, imagine being short and then it's like your sleeve of your shirt. Okay, like
And
because the
then your
doorknob's
damn titty falls out.
It happens a lot.
I mean, no
Yeah, I have a
wonder
hard
why
enough
it was
time
like,
keeping them contained, anyways. Let alone somebody grabbing at
Yeah.
them. Another awkward situation. It seems like it always happens to me. You know, you're in a public toilet, and I like to go into the Cadillac toilet, the one where you got a lot of space. Sooner get in there, start your business, and somebody starts rapping at the door.
mm,
And then I always feel bad because I'm like, one of these days I'm going to be in there doing my business, and somebody that is actually handicapped is going to need to be in here. And do I limp on the way out? Do I make it? What do I got to do? Or do I just look like an asshole and walk out? Just be like, hey, sorry, you probably
that's why I
just
always
shitted
bring a kid
yourself.
with me. I'm like, I need more room.
I'm fat, all right? I don't fit in that little closet that they put the other toilet in. I got to go in, bypass the shitter, and hug the wall to get the door shut. It's either that or if nobody's in, you drop trowel out in the front and then you back in like a truck driver because you can't get in there and spin around and then do your business. So you got to make a choice.
Like a truck driver.
Well, else you got to back in and dump your load, right?
Yeah, you got to be a true trucker. You got to back up before you dump your load.
Exactly. It's either that or shit in the urinal. What do they want?
Oh,
Yeah, and waffle stomp it.
Yeah, I would just leave it. If it's public, somebody gets paid
all
to
right.
clean
Because
that
I'm the
shit.
only girl in the room. I don't understand what a waffle stomp is, and I don't even know if I want to know.
Well, you don't have to be a guy to do a waffle stomp. If you shit
I've
in the
never
cup,
heard
you
that.
gotta waffle stomp it down the drain.
Oh God.
It's pretty much when you gotta step on it to get down the drain.
Gotcha. Yeah, we usually just get a stick.
So you've done this.
No, but not me
You just said
personally.
we usually get
Well,
a stick. So
we
you
camp a
and
lot,
others have done
there
said
are-
activity.
That's one of those.
You
No,
did-
No, but I know a guy.
Yeah,
I know
uh-huh.
one. Sluggy, you want
Yeah.
to see my feet?
Asking for a friend, I guess, huh? Hashtag. Hashtag asking for a friend that looks just like me.
Oh my God,
Now,
guys!
what's
Do you
the matter?
notice that you ignored my question, Timmons?
What's that? I didn't hear you.
Well, you were busting my balls about waffle stomp, and I said, "Do you want to see my feet?"
Oh, I'll look at your feet all you want, just as long as I don't go to touch them. It's the touching aspect that I'm not a big fan of. And this one really isn't like a situation, but it is. But one thing that drives me crazy is repeating myself. If I say something, I want somebody to frickin' yeah, exactly. And I get this happens between me and my wife all the time. I'll say something and nothing. I'll say it twice, nothing. And then she'll be like, "What's that?" Like, I'm not repeating myself again. I said it 2 times. So that one always gets me. Or soft-spoken people that I just can't hear. They'll be
See, I
trying
get in trouble for that a lot because he got me earbuds for Christmas, the little tiny, like no wireless things. I have a
Yeah.
lot of hair, and so I'm jamming, and he's standing there talking, and I finally look up, and I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I just had a whole conversation with you." And I'm
Well, that when them Bluetooth jobs, you know, just in the ear like that, when them first come out, I walked around looking. I didn't have one, but I looked like a retard because there'd be somebody standing there being like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" I'm good. How are you doing? And they just look at me. Well, how you been? Good. How you been? And they're just like, oh, here they got one of
That's like the
them fucking
conversation
butters in their ear, and they're mostly the females because they'd have the hair down over the ear, so you couldn't see it. So that reminds me of a story. And Eric, that's in the comments down there, we'd always go to the Emlington Truck Plaza. I'm sure you know.
Boy, that's a fucking classy place there.
It is. Well, we'd go there after our catfishing experiences. And I had one of them old Bluetooth jobs one night. So I got the bright idea. The damn thing didn't work, but I was just going to wear it up there. And just in mid conversation with the waitress, I was going to be like, hold on, I got a call. Hello. I guess you had to be there. But anyways, other news. This one gets me every time. When you're out to eat, okay, and you get your meal, and waitress, do you need anything else? No, we're good. All right, enjoy. You too. Fuck. She's not going to enjoy my meal. You know, saying you too when you not the right situation. That one usually gets me in a bind all the time. Because every time going through drive-through or anything, they're like, "Have a nice day." Oh, you too. Or at the gas station or something. Have a nice day. You too.
That's why I can't be a Jedi, because like it's may the Force be with you and also with you. I was raised Catholic, you know. Apparently that doesn't go together. I thought it did, but you know, just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one of my pet peeves.
Ruh-roh. Speakerphone while shopping. Oh,
I
yeah.
cannot stand that. Not one bit.
I try to jump in the conversation.
Just anybody that's being
and then we're all friends.
overly loud while in public on a phone drives me up the wall.
Yeah.
I don't care what you got going on. Step away. Don't be standing right beside me in line yelling at your babysitter or whatever, or your baby daddy, they call them. You know, you're pissed off. Take that shit outside. If you're going to be fighting with somebody, it's like any other fight. Take it outside. It don't need to be in here. I don't need. And then they get pissed off when you know, mind your business. You brought your business to me, bitch. All right. I'll headbutt you just like anybody else.
Fuck you, bitch. Like,
yeah.
Shit.
And here's an embarrassing moment, and it happens to me. You ever just be walking? Hey, you wanna?
He just put it up there. I'm sorry. That she would talk about her sex life. Like, that's a conversation I would want to hear on speakerphone. Like, let's hear about you. Like, tell us.
It depends on what they look like.
No, I don't care. I guess. Yeah, good point.
If she's using
hear other people's weirdness. I mean, why not?
Depends, Newt.
Okay, I'll give you that. I was trying to make light of it. Just trying to help him out a little bit.
Oh shit!
Oh, you guys made me laugh too hard. I'm like,
I know a lot of people that are guilty of this one. Getting caught taking a picture of somebody when you're trying to sneak one.
Oh, that happened to me.
Rule number 1 is to turn your fucking flash off if you're trying to sneak a damn picture. I've seen it multiple times. You're like,
you gotta put your phone on silent so you don't hear that. that click.
Yeah.
They hear that and they're like, "Did you just take a picture?" And I'm like, "I got accused of it." And I was like, "Actually, no, I took a video of you because you're an idiot." But I was like, "I didn't lie. I didn't take a picture. I took a video."
No.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you don't notice it until it's too late. They already turned and looked at you mid
Yeah.
flash.
Yeah, you can't even blame it on a selfie because the phone's smart. If you had it on selfie mode, it wouldn't be flashing on the backside, so you can't use that one.
Truth.
I'd still
Not
use
that
it.
I, yeah, I hit the wrong fucking button and it flipped the camera around. This son of a bitch phone. It's been glitching on me all day. I was testing the camera because it keeps switching the camera mid photograph.
Yeah. Hey, could you turn back around, please?
That was me. I can't. I have to. You guys are killing me. I'm gonna pause myself for a moment because I have to excuse
Oh,
myself.
she's going to pause herself for a minute.
My pants laughing at you guys. Like I was not expecting to laugh this hard.
So
I'm
what
just
now?
like,
Now we got to take a collection up to get you diapers for the show now.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
depends.
a little porta
It
potty.
depends.
I mean, if I had a bathroom.
Yeah, you shouldn't have tore that out.
I know, right? I'll be right back.
Okay, here's one for the ladies. Nicole told me about this one because obviously I'm not going to have any experience with this one. But the awkwardness of not knowing if you should keep your eyes open or no, this one's a different. This one is at the dentist. But not knowing if you should keep your eyes open or closed while getting your mouth worked on at the dentist. Do you stare at the dentist or do you just close your eyes and let him do his work?
Well, most of the girls I know, they would probably say choke me harder, you know.
Yeah.
Or
But here's where's the hell is the one that I have for her? The awkward situation is her. Fuck, I can't find it. But pretty much what it was when you go to the gynecologist, and she says most all women when they go in and they got to get undressed to get up on the exam, they always hide their underwear in their clothes. They're not just going to leave them hanging out. Like when I got to get like a DOT physical or something, most of the time I still wear my underwear unless it's just a weird situation. But I don't care. I just throw them all in the corner.
Underwear. What?
I don't. I wear underwear, so big deal. But I guess most women, when they go to a gynecologist, they hide their underwear in their stack of clothes.
And a bra. Let me vouch for that. We hide it all.
Both are underwears.
The underwear, the bra, and we hide our socks too. A lot of girls don't admit to that, but they hide the socks too.
So you're gonna hide your undergarments and your booby holsters and stuff, but yet they're gonna be shoving a duck bill up there and inspecting.
And they also feel the boobies too to make sure that they're safe.
I'm in the wrong line of work.
You are.
See,
But remember the gross ones that you have to look at too. So
You see, I want to see them all. I mean,
I do my part during that. I give free exams.
Oh, you give free exams out.
I give free breasticle exams if.
So do I.
Why not? Just throw that out there.
And I'm sorry, I'm a mom now, and you guys make me laugh that hard. I can't. I'm sorry. I was not prepared.
Point taken. Point taken.
I ran out of the room, and my husband, he's watching, and he's just laughing at me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I can't even right now."
And the other one for the females is
Me too.
while you're up in your open state doing your exam, always usually having to fart.
No, that has never happened to me.
And I mean, I don't know how I would feel in that situation because that gynecologist is right up in there
I
checking
mean,
you
if you
out.
don't like your doctor and you want a new one, and I mean, then bust it
Yeah,
all
let her
you want.
fly. Like there's about to be a gas leak up in this motherfucker.
See, everybody's saying that they get to keep their socks on. I'm told I have to take mine off.
You might
So
want to look into that.
I am now that like I'm seeing that like others are like I get to keep my socks on. I don't have to hide my socks. Like, well, shit.
So,
Apparently, they like my feet.
if I was a doctor, I probably wouldn't be a gynecologist. I would probably be a plastic surgeon. That way, when I'm building boobies, I would put a squeak toy in every boobie that I did. That way, it would be fun.
And that's why you like that hat, because they're like little mini boobies squeak toys.
Yeah, I just
I
need to have
get
a squeaker in there.
See, now everybody's like, maybe my gyno has a foot fetish. My gyno is a girl, and I told you last
You
time
can
that
still
I have
have a foot
adorable.
fetish.
Obviously, my gyno is not sloggy because being that close to the asshole and then the feet, like just saying.
It'd be tempting.
Either way, it's a wet nose.
Ew! Wait a second. It shouldn't be wet if it's in your butt.
Well,
I mean, depending.
Oh shit.
yeah, two different squeakers, a two-tone kitty.
Oh, I can't breathe. Oh my god. They're not chew toys. Oh no,
Yep.
you're wrong.
Two-tone titties.
That's great.
I mean, no girl has unless they're paid for, they're never the exact same size anyways. So it's always two-toned. I don't care who you are. Female wise. They ain't the same unless you paid for them.
Yeah, but even then, they're not the same.
Word.
Those ones that get them reduced, that's like slapping God in the face.
See, but no, because there are people that like sometimes they're like just freakish, and they're not even there's like no sensation because they're so massive. I don't know. I don't have that problem, but I'm just saying that somebody could, and then it's just not as fun. If I can crush a beer can with my boob, then it's just too heavy.
There's a lady out there that can do that.
Right, I keep thinking of that Tammy, the trailer park Tammy. She's like, okay. I keep thinking of her just taking one and.
So another thing I always wondered is what was Moby Dick's dad's name?
Tiny.
I guess it was Papa Boner.
Stop.
What's the three shortest words in the English language?
Is it in?
Is it in?
Yes, I got it right. Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin it. I was guessing. Really, I was just guessing.
Yeah, it's is it in?
That's the three shortest worst words you can say to a man. Is it in?
What do you call a herd of cows masturbating? Beef stroganoff.
Beef stroking off.
You ruined that dinner for me. No, I see that every time that we go to make it.
Yes.
Shit.
Beef stroking off.
Jesus Christ.
So why is diarrhea hereditary?
Ew. What?
Because it runs in your genes.
Oh. Oh, that's a great comment right there from Wonder Nugget. Just like the dentist, sit back, relax, you won't feel a thing. That's fantastic. Air. Oh my God. I'm still thinking about the damn cows. You just ruined it for me. Whatever, Hamburger Helper, that meal is over forever now. You know, my gynecologist tried to say that, like the dentist, sit back, relax, you won't feel a thing. That bitch lied. Just saying. See, now everybody's talking about diarrhea, and I'm thinking of that 90s song, when you're driving in your Chevy and you feel something heavy. And what's sad is, like, my kids' ages are 11 and 9, and they don't even know that song. By that time, that was like old school to me. Like, everybody sang that shit. Not it.
What do you call an IT teacher who touches his students?
Let's say it again? I'm sorry.
What do you call an IT teacher who touches his students?
Oh, no.
A PDF file.
So fucked up.
Looking through the comments there, I saw one about the truck stop fish.
Ugh,
And
yeah.
there's a story behind that. Okay, me and Eric Rankin there one night, we went because every Friday is all you can eat fish at the plaza.
That's what she said.
Yeah. So we indulged in our fair share of fish. We go back and hang out in his garage there, and we're sitting there, and I'm like, oh, I'm getting these grumbles in my belly. Oh, and I'm like, let out, a few squeakers, everything's good. And then it hits me again. Oh, this is bad. So I said to him, I got to take a shit. So I head for the house. As I'm walking, it's getting worse. And I'm like, oh, man. I get maybe halfway to the house, and it's like, nope, we're starting there now. Pure fucking liquefied diarrhea. Oh, it was terrible. I don't think that I have ate plaza fish since then because I'm scared to shit myself again.
I want to know what enticed you to think that was a good idea in the first place.
What? All you can eat fish or shitting myself?
Well, obviously the shitting yourself didn't come until after you decided to eat the plaza all you can eat fish. That was not at safe.
It's good fish.
It is some pretty damn good fish.
Oh, you boys!
I think they had tainted oral that night, and they just gave me the shitties.
Yeah.
Don't lie. You had to rub somebody's feet, and you were just like, "I'm using shitting as an excuse."
No.
Getting out of this.
You sure you didn't go across the main drag there to the body shop first, there, did you?
I didn't fucking that's all you can eat crabs there. Two different things. And you even get to take some home whether you want to or not. The crabs.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought about 800 dirty jokes to that. Oh, Pork Chop says this is not Pornhub. Remember.
Well, that was already gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
We've been tongue punching balloon knots since way back.
Oh my God. That is the greatest phrase ever.
That's what it looks like, a fucking balloon knot.
No, not balloon knot, tongue punching.
You're never going to look at a balloon knot again the same, are you?
no, I already knew that one. Like I just think that tongue punching is hilarious.
Well, that's what you do.
Well, I mean, not me, but I get you.
That's great. You gotta try it sometime.
No.
Don't. It's like anything else.
Try to
Don't
get
knock
your
it till you
tears
try.
from the other rooms. Like, yes, you can. No. What happens to the body?
So yeah, that body shop was interesting. Their only form of advertisement was a CB.
Yeah.
Nice nugget.
It was channel 19, and then they would drop her down to 16.
Exactly.
Not that I know that or anything.
Well, they told you on the CB. It's not like you knew that once you dropped down to 16, you could find out what dancers were working or anything like that. I mean, I heard from a friend, I guess.
What was it? Top Heavy and Gangster Granny or something?
Yeah, Gangster Granny was usually the one on the mic.
Yeah.
That sounds like the Tennyson Lounge, which is in
I
Pittsburgh.
just saw her not long ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was at some bike rally or something. The bike club was having a cookout or something, and we were at the park they were going to. Still driving that white Cadillac around.
So if a shrimp boat brings in the shrimp, what brings in the crab? The captain's dinghy. That's fantastic nugget. I want my hat. Like Timmons, you're sitting there flopping around. Oh my God.
Yep. Anybody out there for the body shop? Come on. Yep. I remember it.
Where's my floppy hat?
We used to sit down in the driveway and talk to the body shop from down there in Shakora.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm lost. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I did that on my own though. I was like looking for my floppy hat.
Yeah, Interstate 80, exit 62. If you're going eastbound, turn right. If you're going westbound, turn left. And I think it's like 500 feet up the road.
Yep. Plenty of off-road parking and hot showers.
Yeah. And free coffee.
Free coffee.
It's a good time.
You walk through there and your feet would stick to the floor.
Ew.
You don't ask questions.
Yeah, you don't ask. You just don't ask.
It's like going to the movie theater, and then
Yeah.
your feet stick to the floor.
Yeah. Just another one of them. Don't ask.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Aiden. Oh, Sluggy has a message.
Uh-oh. Let me look.
I can pop her up.
All right.
My little monsters get an extra half an hour because I used to try the 9 o'clock bedtime thing and that shit didn't work. So now we do 9:30 and things seem to go a lot smoother. But I'm like, tonight I will be in after 10 to give hugs and kisses and have a nice night. That's why the bedroom door is locked. Because it's Pillow Talk with Ginger Cummings and friends.
That sounds like something that should be on Sirius Radio.
It's better with a video.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. Oh shit. Anyways.
So should we sign off of every video with, hey, thanks for coming?
I mean,
Then you could put your twist in there. Hey, thanks for comings. That's what they say when you leave the sperm bank. Thanks for coming.
I could open that shit up.
Johnson Sperm Bank. You're in good hands.
And then
Thanks.
the big title could be like the name of it could be like the G spot. Thanks for Cummings.
Yeah.
See, Ginger Cummings. See,
And as you
play
walk
on
out,
words all day long.
as you walk out the last door, there's a sticker on the door. It says "Come again."
Yeah.
Word. Oh, I was at the Cummings, the G spot. Yeah, that's what she said. We've been there. Have a nice day. Oh. And I had such a basic last name before I got married, so I'm very thankful for my new name. Which is like horrible because when I buy stuff on PayPal, PayPal will not let me change my name unless I give them like all these documents, and I'm like, I don't trust you to send all these documents to. So everybody, and they're like, oh, I know your real name. I'm like, no, that's the old one. I'm like, this is the new and real one. So get off me, bro.
My wife's maiden name was kind of a longer name. And everybody says, oh, when you get married, you're probably going to marry somebody with a short name so it's easier. Not the case.
Yep.
Especially, when you ask your friend that's doing this right now with you how to pronounce their name and you're reading the wrong word and yell at them that they pronounce their own last name wrong.
Shenanigans does not look like Shenanigans. We'll just say that. Those are two totally different words. And
they really are. You really are. Especially when you're trying to sound it out. And I'm like, that does not sound like Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm very good at making fun of myself, and I deserve that one.
Maybe Hooked on Phonics could work for you.
I mean, it could, and I think that my computer is actually sitting on one of those books right now.
There you go.
Oh, I need help. Well, my last name before, it was only 4 letters. It was Lang, L-A-N-G, like very basic, about 20 pages in the phone book, if you know what a phone book is, because, little people don't know what that is. And
That's
now
that
it's
thing
coming.
that's
We only have like 3 pages.
Up the corner of the table, the phone book.
I mean, I sit on one to drive in my husband's truck because I am very short. Yeah. I've met a couple people off of TikTok and they're like, I open the door and they're looking straight ahead and they're like, oh. They're like, we thought you were a lot taller. I'm like, well, angles, camera angles, help. Help the midget status.
It's like your old Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse. I thought you'd be bigger.
So we demolished my bathroom and we have a standing shower downstairs, right? It's just a stall to shower in for anybody else. It's fantastic. So my father-in-law, it says his shower, and he's like, I want a new, the shower head that comes down that you can rinse off. So we installed that today. And then I had to go down there and take a shower. Well, the way it's installed, if you are not 5'5", the water hits up here and does not hit your body. So I literally had to jump and rearrange the shower because it was hitting the wall and it wouldn't reach me because I was too short. And it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I have the opposite problem. I go in to take a shower after everybody else, and the shower's just hitting me in the chest. And I've got to rearrange everything, get it put back up where I need it so I can at least bend over and get my hair washed.
It was horrible. That was the worst. And it's going to be like that for the next week. So fun times. And then before we started this, my poor son, we couldn't get the water to hit him either. I'm down there and I'm screaming. I'm like, help. I'm like, there is literally nobody here to help me. I'm like, where's the adult? And then I realize I'm the adult. And that's every night when it's dinner time, everybody's like, what's for dinner? I'm like, I don't know who's cooking. Oh, that's me.
That's you.
Shit. So we made burgers and fries.
When is it the only time that it is acceptable to beat up a dwarf?
Oh, no.
So
when he's standing beside your girlfriend and he tells you her hair smells nice.
Number one, why does she have hair?
No, you never know.
Okay. To each their own.
Might have been the
You want to
70s.
frolic in a forest? I mean, have a nice day.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I'm reminded of the 70s every time I got to put a mask on and go into the damn Walmart. Got fucking power muff on my face because the goddamn, and only because I got a big head as it is, so I have a hard enough time getting a mask to fit me. So then it's only doing, the bare minimum right here, like them damn underwears that the girls wear now, the bare minimum. So then I got puffs coming out everywhere, and then it come out and my beard's just a mess.
I want to do that video. Like, I don't know, it's trending on TikTok now, where, a girl, like, I would walk on camera and they're like, excuse me, ma'am, you have to wear a mask. And they, take the second pair of underwear off because obviously they're not using the one that's up against their stuff. And then they put the underwear over their face and go for it. I want to do that one. I think that would be funny. But I don't think it would cover. The way they make underwear now, it don't cover shit. And if you have a forest, definitely
You're supposed to remove it before you shit.
Shut up.
It's not supposed to cover it's supposed to take them down.
Oh, that's
Before
how.
you-
See, now I got to
before
reevaluate my entire life.
We're gonna have to get some new new what do you call them, instructions put on them that remove before evacuating bowels.
Yeah. Please pull off before flight.
Yeah. Remove before dumping.
Well, see, that's why witches don't wear underwear.
So they can hold on to the broom.
Yeah, that way they can stick to the broomstick.
Suction cup.
It's like that other one that you see on the TikToks where they put their hand in the back of their pants to grab onto things. It's like that, only without a hand. Look, no hands. The old ones, you hear them whistling as they're coming through.
Yeah.
The used up witches, though, they sound like a truck going down the road with a loose tarp. It's flapping in the wind, buddy. Just flapping in the wind.
I'm trying to take myself off screen because I'm gonna die laughing. I
Tell me
believe
that's not
I
the truth,
can
huh? Looks the same too. You see it just
Just like a wizard sleeve.
Here in Pittsburgh, we have a word for that. It's called chipped ham.
Yeah.
If you don't know what that is, Google it because I'm not going to explain it.
You leave Isley's out of that. You leave Isley's out of this.
Listen, they were in it first. They called it that for a reason. They make it that way for a reason. Some old dude was sitting there. He got his ham out and they're slicing it up. He's like, I got something to
He got his ham out.
I love the veggie. And he'd be like, what? We're going to make some chipped ham right now. Doesn't that look like it? I don't want to hear about your moist brief biscuit. Or, yeah. Let's talk about the chippy ham.
Yeah. Leave the biscuit out of it.
Well, there's that video going around. It's like they're squeezing the brisket and all the juices are flowing. I'm like, we need to get something with Isley's in that. We can totally trump that shit. Just saying.
It was one day I was sitting with my ham out and I decided to remind me of this girl that I knew back in high school.
But let's tweak it a little bit and let's sell it to everybody by the pound.
Yeah.
Well, you see, Sergeant, that's when my hand grenade exploded in the Arby's deli counter.
They got the meats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, this one really went off.
Everything's shaking.
It's like when you take a bite out of a roast beef extra meat sandwich and half of it comes out, so you got that one flap that's hanging down.
And then you want to go over to the side and like.
It's got the sauce dripping off of it, the horsey sauce. So you got the white sauce coming down. There you go. Yeah.
Oh my!
So you don't really think about it until after the fact, but you're sitting there with a sandwich up like this, trying to get the
Love
sauce.
the fact that you pronounce it correctly. It's a sandwich. Thank you. So nice to be in a room of Pittsburgh people with the correct lingo.
I guess that's why I'm not allowed back at Arby's, huh? They don't like
we're all banned from Arby's.
They don't like the way that I eat my sandwiches.
They don't like the way you eat your meat, which would be really funny if you were a girl, but since you're not, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, shit happens.
Sometimes I identify as a girl.
Oh, no, I identify as a very nice, kind human being, but I mean, we all have fantasies.
Yeah. Can't always judge a book by its cover.
Word.
Yeah.
And then when you take the slip, there's the cover sleeve off, then you just put it back and shut the book. I think of my ex every time I go to Arby's. Oh, yucky! I'm sorry.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, Eric, that is very sad. I'm sorry. I just happened to look over and I'm like, oh.
Are you still in therapy about that, or did you get it overcome?
Obviously, they're an expert for a reason.
Yeah, that's true.
I just have a lot of whys and what the fucks.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm trying to collect myself.
This show took a turn.
It took a turn like the first 3 minutes we were in the thing. You're killing me. Oh my gosh. I swear to God, I don't get the giggles very often, but you two bring it at me. The giggles coming soon.
Giggles coming. I'm gonna let that one go. I had something, but I'm not.
Like 30 different dirty jokes too, and I'm just like, that's my stage.
I'm gonna try to clean this back up now.
How in the God's name are we gonna clean this back up right now?
Could show a titty, I guess.
Yes, you can. You know what? I'm gonna put that all on you.
Hey, never mind.
Oh, save that name for Saturday. But Saturday, we're gonna watch you pretty much die. So everybody better be here because we ain't doing this if nobody's here. So we need to see you eat your chip. We need to see you eat your chipped ham.
I'll put a ham on there. Or a chipped ham.
Get some Spam.
So
I'll get you Spam and I'll prime you some Spam with your chip. Make it a sandwich and get some French fries. And go to Wendy's and get a chocolate frosty.
There you go. Dip everything in there.
Word. Let's try it out.
Maybe that's what I should do. Dip it into that to cool it down a little bit.
Get a bucket and a mop for that brisket. Moist ass brisket.
It's moist.
Moist is the best word, and I don't understand why people hate that word. Mostly bitches hate that word.
I like the word moist.
I cut the word moist off of a cake box and put a magnet on the back, and it's hanging on my fridge because I love that word. And all my friends come over and they're like, ugh, you have a moist on your fridge. I'm like, fuck yeah, I have moist on my fridge. Like, why don't you? Just saying. You should.
Wow.
You guys bring out the fantasticness or insanity. One of the two. Hold on, let me get my bed cooler open.
We just like to have a good time.
You want to freeze? I bring popsicles to our meetings.
Oh shit.
So why isn't there a pregnant Barbie doll?
Because Ken comes in a different box. That is my favorite joke in the world.
Yeah.
And now they make a pregnant fucking Barbie. And literally there's a little latch and you can open her stomach and take the baby out. Pisses me off. I'm like, you've ruined my whole bar joke. My only one bar joke, which is that one. And Mattel or whoever makes Barbie ruined it. So thanks for that.
Massive.
I'm a little bitter about it. Sorry. I am a little bitter about that. You heard nothing.
I saw nothing. I hear nothing.
Yeah, see, Nicole, there is a pregnant one though. Like they ruined it like a couple years back. I was so pissed. My daughter was never into Barbies, and I was in the Barbie aisle buying a gift for somebody, and I'm like, there is not a pregnant Barbie, and I was just like, my whole life was ruined as a bartender, and I had that one bar joke, which was that one, and they ruined it. It's very depressing.
What do you call a smiling Roman soldier with a piece of hair stuck between his front teeth?
Oh no.
It's a gladiator.
I was seriously sitting here. I'm thinking of Maximus Decimus Meridius. I'm like, I just watched that movie. How can this be funny? Gladiator. I like that. I like that a lot. Fucking great.
Wow.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Wow.
hope she says anyway.
Yeah. So the picture up in the corner, that is the actual chip that you're going to be eating with the skull on it and everything, right?
Yep. Looks just like it.
Oh, fantabulous.
Get the glare out of there. It is unopened. Still has all the seals and everything on it. I will not break the seals or anything until Saturday.
Yeah, don't, or you're going to have to leave in the middle of a live podcast because of laughing too much, like somebody else in this room just did from breaking the seal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took me a minute to get that. I had a
Yeah, I know, and I'm sorry. That was horrible. I suck. It shit
And
happens.
she had to build it up a little bit.
I tried.
Mhm.
Shut up. I'm getting a really good ab workout tonight, though, from giggling so much. I'll let you know that. So thank you, because this bitch doesn't exercise. So
Right
'cause
on.
that is a waste of time. I'm sorry. Food is way much better than running.
Yeah. Who does that like on purpose?
What, running?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
That shit's just too painful for me.
Like when my kids go running down the street on like their hoverboard and my son's dirt bike, like every other parent, they like go running after their children. I jump on my Polaris and I go chasing them with a beer in hand, and I'm like, where are they at?
Shit. We're all right.
Ow. He must have tried to run. And
Nah, but my device is dying, so I've got to put it on life support.
I don't
Because-
understand how there's not a fire where I'm at right now from all the wires and lighting and devices right here.
We're good. I'll just be a little further away. And in the dark.
The other side.
Piece of shit.
If I come past you running, you better turn and run with me because something's fuking chasing me.
Well,
Yeah,
and that's
something-
why where we live, we have firearms, and there should be no reason for running. I'm just saying. We're ready here for a zombie apocalypse. Just saying.
Just remember, if you're being chased by a bear, you don't have to outrun the bear. You just have to outrun the person that you're with.
Yep.
Word. I like that.
Because
Absolutely.
that bear don't want to run either.
No.
So it's going to get the closest thing to it. So as long as you outrun your buddy, you're good to go.
I mean, and if they accidentally trip and fall because, something smacked them or they, something happened and you just keep going, I can't save you.
Yeah. Like throwing debris to trip them up. That's total. I don't know how that
I
happened.
honestly thought I had like a stick or a baseball bat in my hand and just took out a kneecap. But, if they trip on debris, that's even better.
Yeah.
I totally meant debris.
I thought you were the bear, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take your knee out. That's my bad. Who knew?
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. Hashtag I'm doing good.
Hashtag, and then I quote everything. I mean, hashtag.
Yeah, that's a quote.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm like, hashtag. I mean, what shit happens.
Yes.
Yeah, shit happens when you party naked in cowboy hats.
Yeah.
How do you know about my cowboy hat, Timmons?
I was in the closet.
Makes a lot of sense.
Surprise.
And I just look over and there's my cowboy hat hanging right there. My closet's right there. Oh, fantastic.
It's okay as long as you yell surprise.
Yep.
You're not wrong on that note.
So, what do our comments say? Is everyone ready to see me torture myself on Saturday?
Yeah,
I'm
who's
getting a lot
also here? Say something.
I'm getting a lot of horror stories about this damn chip, but I'm still doing it.
See, but I hear the chip is not as bad as the gummy bear. So if you survive the chip, I mean, we'll give you like a couple weeks off, but we might have, I will buy you the gummy bear. I will prime you. The gummy bears wait. Well, I don't know about the chip. Obviously, I don't need any of that shit. So all the power to you. And I just hope you don't die while we became friends.
I guess there's some type of extremely hot lollipop out there too. But not real sure about that one.
See, I'd rather eat like a sour warhead than anything hot. Like I can't even handle buffalo chicken dip unless I make it because I know it's the level that I can handle.
Yeah.
I love me some warheads.
I haven't had warheads in forever. My kids just started eating them and are like obsessed, like we were back in the 90s when we were babies.
Back in the 90s.
Dude, 80s and 90s. I'd rather be back in the 80s and 90s than now.
I would rather be back in the 50s and 60s.
70s were cool too.
Well, that's because there was a lot of drugs.
Duh. No, I'm just joking.
I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, okay. I mean, don't be hating. No, I'm just joking.
See, if you were in the 50s, you would be in the 70s.
I locked my dog in my room. He's trying to get out.
Yeah, I think my dog is here somewhere.
Chip deal ordeal.
What's that, buddy?
So I can't wait to see this chip ordeal.
I'm hoping that it's worth the hype. Like I've heard mixed stories about it, and I've had mixed experiences with different things. I've had peppers and stuff like that to where people are like, dude, that thing is so hot, you're not going to be able to deal with it. And I've ate it and been like, yeah, it's warm, but it's not like terrible. And then I've had other things where there are people who have said, hey, this isn't that hot. You eat it and it's like, holy fuck. The fucking neighbor's mouth is on fire. This is so hot. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry. As soon
I
as
think
I said the dog was stuck,
it's
he went.
all in how each person takes it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that I take it like a champ and not like a crybaby or something.
I mean, I think that's one thing that would suck the most is if you ate it and you had no effect from it. Like
Yeah,
that would be like the worst flop ever.
yeah. I'm hoping to at least get something out of it because I mean I've watched a lot of videos of
Mm.
people doing it, and I've seen to where like as soon as they bit into it, it hit them, and like I think it was Shaquille O'Neal did one to where he ate the whole chip. He was sitting there, and then all of a sudden it hit him, and he was like, "Whoo!"
Can
That
you
is
read
hot.
the directions on it? Like, does it say like, oh, just put it in your like obviously put it in your mouth, and then
Unless
does it
they're
say
on
like
the
chew it
inside,
up or what? Because the gummy bear
unless
you have
they're
to chew for 1 minute before you are allowed to swallow.
yeah. See, there's nothing on the outside of the package. Now, when I open it on Saturday, I'll see what else is in there and
So you'll read the disclaimer to all of us, so then we get
read
all the
everything
juicy
out.
info for anybody else trying to do the challenge. But you doing it
Yes,
first, I think is going to be awesome.
yes.
And
Because, like I
props
said,
to
I
both
don't want to open this until Saturday. That way, everybody knows that it hasn't been tampered with at all,
And you don't want
and
your
it's
chip
the
to
real
get
deal.
stale. That would be like a gross chip. Like I
Yeah.
don't
Well, I
like when
think that
my tongue was
yeah,
open too long.
right. So we'll hope for the best. See what happens. If all else fails, the ambulance service is only like a mile away, so they can be here quick.
Well, somebody just said in the comments that they're glad that your wife will be there, so you are safe. So that was a very sweet comment.
Yeah.
They got all kinds of videos on their site of people doing the one chip challenge.
Of the actual website that sells the chip.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Oh. So if anybody wants to like tell us, do you know anybody that had in the comments, tell us, do you know anybody else that has done the one chip challenge? Like, can you give Sloggy some warnings on what you've seen from other people? Things like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I've talked to a few people that have done it, and I've got mixed things coming back from them too. I've had people tell me, dude, as soon as you bite into it, you're going to regret you did it.
Ooh,
And then I've had some others say it's not that bad.
right. Excuse
So
me one moment.
we will just have to see.
Yep.
I'm just the biggest, honestly, what I'm regretting the most and not looking forward to the most is the day after. Because anytime that I eat something extremely spicy, it screams the whole way through and usually leaves a path of destruction in its wake. So,
Anal destruction.
yeah. So that's really the biggest thing that I'm not looking forward to. I know it's going to be hot. I know it's probably going to make me sweat real bad and burn the whole way down.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm mainly doing it for everybody here so that they get some type of entertainment. That's why I've said I hope that it is worthwhile so that
Yeah.
it's not going to be a flop and have all these people watching and it'd be like, it was okay. It's like, fuck, now I guess I got to do something better.
Yeah.
I hit a button. I did not mean to disappear like that. I was like, what did I do? So I'm so sorry. I'm here.
Well, there's some
Get a-
advice for you. Get a bucket of ice ready to sit in the next day.
Yeah, and other than that, does anybody else have advice? And a lot of toilet paper. It's 2021 now, so we don't have that crisis anymore.
I'll just live on the toilet for the next day or two after that.
And you need a blanket and a couch for like 24 hours.
And a garden hose.
Word.
Make your own little makeshift bidet.
Yeah. Ooh.
We'll get you Depends. Apparently, we both need them, so we're going to start a GoFundMe for some Depends
Right.
for Soggy,
Yeah.
Soggy and I. Timmons is
Anybody
like,
wants
you
to-
two lightweights.
If anybody wants to contribute, we'll put their PayPal in the comments, and we'll.
Squeeze the ass.
Give you my post office box, and you can just send it right in.
And again, I am so sorry about my cam and mic. I bumped something and then like everything went away. So I apologize for that one. If I had to step away, I at least would have warned you. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for Saturday. I mean, it's going to be a fun night,
Yeah.
and hopefully everybody comes and joins. I'm gonna let people know, and I really hope some people give you advice or tips and pointers.
Yeah,
And God bless you, because I ain't doing that shit. I'm like, you want me to take a quad and go do a jump and like drive through the woods and stuff? That's cool. That's awesome. But I ain't eating that shit. That's as bad as eating an asshole. I mean, just saying.
No, it doesn't compare. There's no comparison to that.
Well, she could be spicy.
Yeah, she could have done the one chip challenge the night before.
You'd be
Yeah,
like,
when you
a whole lot better than me.
Ooh.
Second degree burns on your tongue.
Yeah.
Ew.
And then you get the shits just from eating that. That's how you know it's bad, when you get the shits just from eating her ass.
Yeah.
Ew. You gotta watch your eyes
Yeah.
though. You don't want pinky eye.
Fucking
That shit hurts.
spicy.
Spicy.
It kind of make you rethink doing it again. You'd have to do some backstory on that. All right, what did you eat?
Well, this bitch we went to Taco Bell, or we went to Chipotle, and she got the extra spicy whatever. I don't know. I don't need any of that stuff. So if it's not American or Italian, I pretty much don't eat it.
I could have went somewhere with that one
I
too,
did
but
too,
I think
and
I'll
I
just leave
stopped myself. I said, "Ginger, shut up!" Like that's what my brain was saying. So I just stopped it.
Quit while you're ahead.
Exactly. We'll save that one for later.
Mm.
Excuse me. Oh shit! You guys kill me.
It just reminds
Peanut
me
butter
of
helped when I did it. Oh, somebody says peanut butter. Your buddy Eric, that is spelled differently than Eric. Well, from the Erics that I know. So I apologize. It's probably spelled correctly. It's just different to me.
peanut butter help. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think the dog never mind. Peanut butter for me, not for okay.
Mm-hmm. Damn, Skippy.
Sorry. That's it.
Different area for the peanut butter.
If Jiffs know what's going on.
So what do you do? Just put the peanut butter up your sphincter, or what do you do there?
Yeah, Eric, explain. Where does the peanut butter go to help him out? Asking for a friend.
Yeah,
Literally.
I guess that puts new meaning to cheeking it, I guess. Just slather some of that up in there. Is there a special brand? Like you got to use Jif? Because choosy moms choose Jif.
I choose Jif. But my husband's damn Skippy.
That's what I was gonna say. Then you Skippy or Peter Pan. I mean, or can you go
Peter
cheap
Pan's
with like
only in Neverland.
your
And
Great Value?
not my thing, so no experience. Yeah, oh, Josh, that's a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine.
First, you're going to need a funnel.
Ooh.
You get a funnel. Okay.
Peanut butter doesn't go
Peanut
through
butter?
a
You
funnel
put
very
peanut
much.
butter in a funnel?
You might need one of them caulking guns.
Caulking
Yeah,
gun
it
would be
needs to
way
be
better than a
injected.
funnel. Check the
Hold
peanut
on, I
butter
got to
right
get
up
my
your
peanut
face.
butter injection.
Yeah, just not
His
peanut
chunky.
butter
gynecologist will inject
suppository.
that tomorrow. Get it all.
You got to
moved
take
up.
a peanut butter suppository to get this done.
Just not chunky. Oh my god.
Hmm.
I'm
See
sorry.
that? Oh, that's gross. But
That
anyway,
is gross.
that's how you get chunky peanut butter. Okay, you insert the creamy in the backside, and then you eat peanuts. And when they mix together, you get chunky peanut butter when it comes out the other side.
Oh my Lanta. How did we get here?
I'm just
What's a tea mug? Let's go back to that.
yeah. Sucking on titty.
Oh, there we go. Back to normal.
That's how I'm gonna get. I'm gonna put some milk in there for Saturday. That way I can just be on a milk drip the whole time.
Timmons,
Straight
how do you
nipple.
not have a titty mug yet? Like, why don't you have one?
I haven't ordered it yet.
I might
When's
have
your
to
birthday?
enlarge the duct to get more milk flow for Saturday because it don't get much out there.
Husband, Timmons' birthday is like real soon. We got to get him a titty mug. He's listening in the living room. So he has to understand we have to get you a titty mug. And then I can have my double D's with me. See?
You'd be hanging out below some titties.
Right? Now, if you guys have the titties, and there's another word that we have used for that. Now I just need something for me. See? Titty mug, and
It would get you a dicky cup.
fantastic. Dicky cup.
All right, Amazon. Let's see. Do you have dicky
Word
cup?
Dicky just reminds me of freaking no, I can't. Big Bang Theory. What's his face? With the Dickies all the time.
Yeah.
Not Polly, the other one.
Wallowitz.
Thank you, Howard Wolowitz and his Dickies. But I ain't trying to wear those. No. We'll figure out a different Dickie.
I'm guessing you found a Dickie cup, huh?
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Ray can't put it on YouTube.
Oh, you might know. Yeah. Let's not listen. I get in trouble for a lot of stuff online, so let's not get in trouble because I'm here. It goes through fine if you microwave it first. What goes through fine if you microwave it? Oh, chunky peanut butter. Oh, sorry. Reading comments while you're looking at the Dickie.
You type in dicky cup.
Mm-hmm.
And Amazon?
And on Amazon.
All right, I'm going right now.
The first thing that pops up is cuckold humiliate. Wow.
Try that again. How do you say your last name? Shenanigans?
Shenanigans. It's cuckold humiliation Black House Lockdown Part 5 book.
How did you spell Dickie Cup, though?
Dickaie.
IE. Okay. Look, Amazon hates me. I got it's a cup drying rack for Dickie Cup. I typed in Dickie Cup, and that's what I get. It's a cup drying rack.
Nope, that's what
I
I
ain't
got.
got anything cool with you. Oh, but there's a book. Black House Lockdown Part 5.
Hell yeah.
you get cool shit when you type in the same thing to Amazon and I get a drying rack to do dishes? Like, do you know I'm a bitch?
I guarantee you it's my browser history.
No, I'm saying, like, I've been looking up some crazy shit too. When I typed in Dicky Cup with a Y, it gave me Jello shot syringes, 32 pack for $26.99. I ain't even mad about that because they're up to a 2-ounce Jello shot, which is a good one. How come I don't get the cool stuff like you guys? Baby hands are still in my browser though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because I've been using I was on my mom's Amazon because she has Prime and I'm too cheap to pay for Prime.
Now she's gonna look at her damn history on there and be like, "What the fuck is she even here?"
I was looking for Dicky Cups.
But no, like my mom knows me and she's just like, who are you buying this for? Or why do you need this? Or who's
Why do
coming
you
over
need
your
a
house that
Dicky
you need
cup?
a Dicky Cup? And you know,
It's
my
for
mom
you.
knows me. She's my biggest supporter. She knows how inappropriate I am. I'm like, bitch, you taught me all this shit. And then like all the guy stuff I know because I was raised by my dad, which is like Harleys, hunting, fishing, and like football and all that shit. And then my mom, she's like, I wanted a little girl to let me do her hair. And I'm like, bitch, don't touch my hair. So when she sees inappropriate things, like I used her account to buy the baby hands, and she goes, and what was so dire that you had to prime baby hands, not just one set, 5 sets of baby hands to your house. And I was like, well, it's a TikTok thing. I'll never understand. It's a no. There it is. Mine are over there. If I have to get up again, Yins might kill me. So mine are right there. I'm literally staring. And my kids, I gave them both a set and they play with them all the time. But my daughter, she has a TikTok and she refuses to make videos with them. And I said, why? She goes, because you did it. And I'm not going to do it because you did it. And I was like, oh, Jesus. I didn't even start the trend. She's like, yeah, but I wanted to make my video first and you did it. So I'm like, oh, God. Preteens, I'm not cool anymore. So I lost my cool status.
Bummer.
Mm-hmm. Paul rocks those baby hands like a champ, too. He does.
Yeah. That he does. Especially with them Oreos and dunking it in the milk.
Well, he works at a beer distributor, and so he takes them with his boss there, and he plays with his, and so he'll send me like private videos and pictures and stuff of him fucking with his boss with the baby hands I bought him, and he's like, literally, this is the best gift ever, and I was just like, listen, it wasn't expensive, it was around that time where like none of us had anything because of life. I'm like, but this was just something that I've always wanted, and I felt that like we could all rock together. And he's like, you have no idea. And I'm like, well, apparently it was Christmas in like October to you or November, whenever I got them to you. I'm like, I'm super happy you love them. Like it made my day that and I was super geeked because I didn't even put a card or a note or anything. Like literally you opened a package, there was baby hands and nothing else. I'm not really good at cards and stuff like that. So I'm like, just talk to me in real life and it's all good. The baby, I play with them all the time. My kids are like, stop it. I'm like, no. And then my daughter wants to cosplay. And she watches a lot of that anime. Sorry, I had to use the correct term because I found out the word I was using was wrong and offensive. So she watches anime and she bought these wigs and everything with her Amazon gift cards. So then I put them on and then she's just like, I'm like, I'm going to put your wigs on, use the baby hands, and then I'm going to put the floppy hat on top of the wig and just go bananas. Don't you dare. Sorry, my dog is like being stupid. and annoying me. So I figured if I whistled, I can shut them up for a second.
Well, I guess we'll call it here and just remind everybody that Saturday is going to be a big show.
Saturday's gonna
Yeah.
be awesome.
You're
Like
not
a
going
lot of cool stuff that day. The name,
to the
the
name,
chip,
chip, and some other things. And
secrets.
Killing of my taste buds and insides.
yep.
Oh, never mind. That wouldn't be a funny joke. I hope you don't get that thing that's going around that you would lose your taste and smell before Saturday, because if you did, this would not be fun.
No.
The thing, I mean, I'm not saying like I'm making jokes about the thing, but I'm just saying I hope you don't get that thing. So
Right.
you lose the sensations that you can have with your chip. And I kind of really wish that we were all with you at the exact same location to like be there.
Yeah.
That would be cool as shit. Next
It'll
year.
be interesting. Super soakers filled with milk.
Yeah.
I would have a titty cup on the end of my super soaker. We could
No
put ours together,
restriction.
Timmons, and put a bra on it with some holes in it and squirt. So it's politically, so it's like not offensive.
Yeah. So it's
Cover
a
that
full,
shit up.
Taking beer bongs of milk.
Get the funnel ready, honey. You got shit to do.
Two of 'em. Got two of them on standby just for that occasion.
Do we want vitamin D, 2%, 1%? Definitely not skim. Skim ain't going to help you for shit.
it's all about
As
the
long as Yeah.
It's all about the D. Yeah.
So yeah. Don't do anything below a D.
Yep.
Well, shit, there goes my extracurricular activities.
Yeah, y'all ain't gonna want to miss Saturday because that's when all the fun's gonna begin.
Right.
Oh, I want those TikTok leggings too.
Squirrel.
Sorry, I looked over. Squirrel. This is like
Squirrel.
squirrel. That's the next thing we need to do. We're gonna get the TikTok leggings. We can ass it up.
I bet you I just would look great in a TikTok legging.
Yeah, but those TikTok leggings might help your problem on Sunday after Saturday. Just saying, they're gonna like clinch it all up and like hold it in there
Yeah.
for you.
That way you can't get the damn things off when you go to take a power shit and you end up shitting your brand new leggings. It's not fun.
No, that okay. Real men
It's all
don't wear
fun and
pink.
games
They
till you
eat it.
shit yourself, and then it's no longer fun and games.
I'll give you that, and I digress. I'm sorry.
You have to wear a diaper.
We're setting up a GoFundMe for diapers right now, so let's like
We're
back
gonna
up.
need them. We gotta get a couple on Express for Saturdays so that I'm ready.
Prime that shit.
Oh,
I get in trouble for using Amazon Prime as a verb. I figured it was. Prime it. It's a verb.
Prime it.
Prime it. Real men don't wear pink, they eat it. What's up? I don't know if I can read that out loud. What does a
It's true.
It is true.
but yep, we're gonna end her here, and we'll see you guys next Saturday. Well, this Saturday, the 16th, at 8 p.m. and hang out with us for a little bit, and then that's when the shenanigans are gonna start.
And hopefully our friend survives so we can continue the show with the three of us or more.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we ain't
I
trying to
will
lose
survive.
anybody.
I will survive.
Can we play that song? No, we can't. I will survive. That was my horrible singing.
I'm getting
All right,
done.
We'll see
These
you
are
guys.
fantastic. See you.
Yep, we'll see you guys on Saturday, and y'all be safe.
Okay, bye.